Alright. I'm gonna check out my Steam year in review thing. Then we'll find something to play, chill out a little bit, call it a night. Turn that down a little bit more. Okay. 2023 Steam year in review. 107 games played, 74 new, 1 demo. 1 demo? I don't know about that. I don't think that's correct, but okay. 753 achievements unlocks from 70 games, 83 rare achievements. 75% of the games were played with mouse and keyboard, 22% with controller. What the hell were the other 3% played with? How does that work? Weird. I guess these are the top games. Baldur's Gate 3, 14% of playtime, 36 sessions. Yep, that makes sense. Strongblade, Puzzle Quest, and Match 3 Adventure, 9% of playtime, 41 sessions. I've been playing the shit out of Strongblade, so that makes sense. Payday 2. Yeah, this was getting back into the Payday mode before Payday 3 came out. I did play a bunch for a couple months there. 8% of playtime, 87 sessions. Fuck. How you compare? Stack your year against the rest of the Steam community. You unlocked 753 achievements. The Steam medium is 16. I guess that's a lot of people that like buy one game on Steam because they usually play console or something and then they like play through it and that's it. Taking down a lot of people that only use Steam. You played 107 games. Steam medium 4. That might just be a median between all gaming platforms though, right? Because like doing Game of the Year stuff, I've seen that a lot of people only play like maybe 5-6 games if they like play a bunch a year. So, I mean, that might be true. Your longest streak was 19 days. Steam median 5. Okay. New releases. 68%, the percentage of games that you played were new releases. Games released during 2023. My 107 is crazy. It is. It is crazy. You're not wrong. 9% percentage of games the average player on Steam played that were released in 2023. Yeah, see, this says everything to me right here. That makes sense. Who you are, or you are what you play. The spider graph shows what kinds of games you spent the most time in. MMORPG. What? I guess Final Fantasy. Have I been loading WoW through Steam? Hey, Sunslayer. Bullet Hell is kind of up. It's weird that Heist isn't up there, considering how much Payday I played. Automation, there was a month there where I got crazy into the automation games, like Neon... What is it? Neon Noodles? Neon Ramen? What? I can't remember the name. I think it was Neon Noodles. And games like that. Word Factory. I got really into that shit for a bit. By the numbers. Workshop item subscriptions, 49. This is tabletop sim related, primarily, I believe. New friends added, 11. Seems high, but okay. Discussion posts 2. One of them was Manny's. I don't remember what the other one would have been. Games gifted 1. I only gifted 1 game. Wow, I'm a piece of shit. 1 screenshot shared. I don't even know what that would be. Let's take a closer look at your top played games. If you said you spent all your time in Act 1, we'd believe you. I didn't. But I did spend a bunch of time in there. 14% of total playtime, 36 sessions, 6-day streak. You picked this game up in August. 52% of total playtime was in August, 28% in September, and 20% in October. Only 29 achievements in it, though. Strong Blade. Puzzle Quest and Match 3 Adventure. 9% of total playtime. Sessions played 41, 3-day streak. 17% of total playtime was in September, 21% in October, 15% in November, 47% in December. This is because I got really sick and I accidentally left it on for a week. So this is false. I just accidentally left it on. This game is really fun, though. If you like Match 3 stuff, it's a decent one. Payday 2. Yeah, back in June, I picked it back up. 73% of playtime in June, 27% in July. That's when the new heist released, and I was catching up on the heists I had missed. Good times. Demonologist, 4% of playtime, 15 sessions played, 5-day streak. 49% of playtime in April, 51% in May. Okay. Resident Evil 4. First played in March, you know, when it came out. That makes sense. 76% of playtime in March, and then less than 1% of total playtime in April. That was just probably finishing it off or maybe going back in it to see something. And then September was when the DLC released. So Operation Ada, or whatever the hell it was called, the Separate Ways DLC, 23% in September for that. Your playtime by month. Okay, so in January, 12% of my playtime was in or 24% was in Amok Runner. That was the speed running. 24% in Crisis Core. Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Yeah, that makes sense. And 51% in other games like Dark Souls, Crunch, Rain World, Resident Evil 7, Lego City Undercover, Outriders, Dwarf Fortress, and 15 more. Gaming peaked in January. Dad, you inspired me. I took the time to finish off everything. It is up now. I told you it was done. I just needed to fix up the formatting. 7% of the year's playtime was in February. And it's just a bunch of random games. Man, 8-Bit Boy, System Shock Demo, Yakuza 0, Selene. I didn't play Selene Apoptosis. I started it to make sure that it ran properly because I was going to stream it and then I never did. Rhythm Sprout, that was a good game. Crisis Core, I think that's me finishing it, and then 37 other games. March was 5% of the year's playtime, and 58% of that was Resident Evil 4. 42% were other games, including Tower of Fantasy, Bleak Faith, Bleak Faith, The Vagrant, Crush, Tabletop Sim, Destiny 2, etc., etc. April, 7% of the year's playtime was in April. 29% of that was Demonologist, 71% was other stuff, including Terraria, Half-Life Alyx, Mr. Saito, Roller Drome, and a couple more. 5% of my playtime of the year was in May. 43% of that was Demonologist. 57% was other stuff, including Batboy. The Tartarus Key demo. See, there's already 2 demos there. Because one demo was the System Shock demo, the other one was a Tartarus Key. So by their own admission, even in their list here, that's 2. I've played more than 1, but I've played more than 2 as well. Vampire Survivors, this is when I got really into Farlight 84. In June, 10% of my year's playtime was in June. 59% of that was Payday 2. 41% other games, including Mega Man X Dive. That was before they shut it down. I wanted to jump back in and see some stuff. Homebody, that was a great game. That was then. Decarnation, I need to go back to. That was pretty good. BattleBit Remastered. July was 8% of my year's playtime. 27% of that was Payday 2. 73% in other stuff, including Payday the Heist, Gravity Circuit, My Friendly Neighborhood, Viewfinder. That was a good month. August. This is Baldur's Gate. 14% of the year's playtime was in August, and of that, 52% of it was Baldur's Gate 3. 48% was a couple of other things. Neon Noodles. There it is. Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, Liberty Bell. Oh, right, Liberty Bell. I wasn't too fond of that, to be honest. Killing Floor 2, Path of Exile. Just some classics. Went back to that month. September was 10% of my year's playtime. 9% was Resident Evil 4. That was the Separate Ways DLC. 16% Strongblade. This is when I started playing Strongblade, and Strongblade is a contender for the rest of the year. And 42% Baldur's Gate. 32% other stuff, including Eternity's Voice Ranger. Tenebris Somnia demo. There's another demo. October was 12% of my year's playtime. 16% was Strongblade. 24% Baldur's Gate. And 60% a bunch of other stuff, including Counter-Strike, Hero Siege, Destiny, Dota, Payday 3, El Paso Elsewhere, and 19 more. November, last month, 46% of my time was in Final Fantasy XIV Online. No. Although, this is, I think, the least amount. This is almost the least amount of gaming I've done. So maybe it was, because this was only 6% of the whole year. So maybe that's correct. 22% Strongblade. I believe that. I played the shit out of Strongblade the last few months. 33% other stuff, including Counter-Strike, Risk of Rain Returns, Monster Hunter Rise, RoboCop. This month, like I said, 5% of the year's playtime, 92% Strongblade is wrong because, again, I got sick and left it running for a week while I was off the computer. So that is wrong. The other 8% is stuff like Binding of Isaac. Ready or Not, I started up to try to get some stuff going in it. Payday 3, etc., etc. November was a Fall Guys event. Right. You played on more than one device. I played virtual reality. Playtime, 97% Windows, 3% virtual reality. Number of games played, 168 on Windows and 12. Necro, how was your trip? Are you back home? Right, I had Half-Life Alyx, that's right. Oh, you know what? It counts games that have a VR component to it. I didn't play these VR. So this is faulty. Why only 27 minutes? Because then I wanted to throw up. 22% of your playtime was with a controller, which was 44 games and 129 sessions. You spent the most time playing these with controller. Final Fantasy makes sense. Yakuza 0 makes sense. Pizza Tower, yep. Halls of Torment is kind of interesting, but sure. And Void Stranger. My longest daily streak. 19 days. During this time, you played 16 different games, including Dark Souls, Crunch, Resident Evil Biohazard, or Resident Evil 7, Dwarf Fortress, 30XX, Evil West, Eldest Souls, Voxelgram, Kart Rider Drift, Salamander County Public Television, Crisis Core, Call of Duty, Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, Marvel Snap, Muck Runner, and Midnight Dash. This was January. Explore the games you played this year. Let's do timeline view. Oh, Rain World. Thank God Wayward is in here to see this. We might have a moment. You know what the problem is that a lot of these are me starting up the game to get like a game capture ready and then just like not streaming it. Trying to see if there's any standout weird things. Man, Kralko Block Knockers is so good. That's a good game. The second half of this year was so stacked for games. So stacked. Thank you for being part of the community. You are welcome. Oh, okay. So that's it. We went through the whole thing. I guess. How do I do this? If I copy link. Oh shit, Wayward's here. Everyone be cool. Theme year in review. That is not right. Oh, are y'all just posting the picture? Is that what everybody's doing? Just do that then. Okay, so what's my game total? 177. Please don't let me be the highest one. There's no way Ben played 109 games. That's actual fucking bullshit. What a fucking loser. What a fucking loser. There's no way. Outer Wilds as soon as you finish Sekiroing. You're not done with... Dude, what? How are you not done with Rain World? Don't you have like 1,000 hours in it? You posted your 2022 versus 2023 because I had thoughts. Alright, well, let's take a look, shall we? More of a fan of my spread from last year than this year. So, 2022. Oh, like this spread here? Halo, Messenger, Dicey Dungeons. What is this one? Oh, Cruelty Squad. I've been wanting to play that game. Is that good? That game good? I wish I could say why I'm still playing it. I need more people to play it so I can explain myself. I mean, you don't need to explain yourself. I just don't understand how long that game is. Is Cruelty Squad good? Is that a no? I hate that DS2 is a large portion of my playtime. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry for your loss. It's unique, but not good. It's interesting because I've seen a lot of people that are kind of pretentious, like dickbags about gaming, be really, really into Cruelty Squad and kind of say the same thing where they're like, what makes Cruelty Squad great is that it's so unlike other games. It's like, okay, you can like stop fucking getting high off your own farts now for 2 seconds. Maxor released a video about it. You should watch his vid. Do you got a link? I'll save it in my watch later. You finished Oh, there's DLC. I finished the DLC in April, May, technically, for the record. Everything since June has been unhinged shit. Oh, okay. What does that mean? What does unhinged shit mean?